What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning back in to Struggles of a Scribe. I'm Brandon Ray Walls. Let's get right into it. This is called Consequences of a Street Life. Consequences of being a thug or a gangster. And it's the struggles I have to go through every day. I can't even focus on my writing because these insidious things that the rapper's not going to tell y'all or nobody ever told us about, these things still haunt me to this day. And I left the street life like 13, 14, 15 years ago, but it still haunts me every today. So let's get straight into it. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that. Comment if I'm wrong on my generalizations. What you think differently about, and let's chop it up. But anyway, we're gonna get into the first one. You're gonna be broke, okay? If you are a thug, gangster. Listen, all that other stuff is foolishness. The rappers lying to you. Ain't no bands out here, okay? It's not 1980s. It's not the crack epidemic ain't jumping off. Like, it's not a lot of money out here, okay? And there's cameras everywhere. Crime is obsolete. You cannot get away with doing no crime. You can't sell millions of dollars of drugs no more. That shit is dead. Like, it's not happening. You're gonna be broke, okay? You're also gonna make bad payment history because sometimes you're gonna be locked up and nobody's gonna be able to pay your credit card bills, your apartment bills, all the bills that you have coming. It's gonna mess your credit up. Do you see where we're going? So you're gonna be broke, okay? Plus you got a record, so you can't really get a good job. That's the one thing that we heard a lot growing up, and that actually hindered me, rehabilitating myself and believing in myself. You can still find good jobs, and you still can get a good trade, and you can get out of the hole. So don't believe that shit if you're already in the hole. But of course it hurts you more. Yeah, first off, you're gonna be broke, okay? You're not gonna make good money decisions. Usually we have substance abuse, we smoke weed, we smoke cigarettes, we drink beers because we struggling, because it's difficult. Y'all know these substance abuse issues affect the minority communities more than other communities because we struggling. We need to have something to take the edge off. You dig? So you be broke. Okay? Dealing with being broke, it's terrible. It's not gangster. But anyway, getting to the next one, you're going to have a stunted growth. Okay? You're not going to be really able to function as an adult, take care of children, pay bills, and handle all these responsibilities. Why? Because you're not used to it. Okay, you're used to getting locked up, and then people feeding you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and telling you when to go to bed, when to shower and stuff. You don't really have those responsible traits and those responsible habits. So you have a stunted growth. Okay, you act like a teenager or a young man, I'm saying these things to y'all because I know I go through them myself. Okay. And I'm a grown-ass man. But I still had a stunted growth, so it take me a little bit longer to catch up with everyone else. Because we did it to ourselves, because we wanted to be thugs. Jail is going to set you back every single way, okay? Yeah. Even if you bond out, it's going to pay money, okay? If you sit in there to your court date, then all your bills, whatever you accumulated on the outside is going to go up in smoke, okay? If you had an apartment, very few thugs, gangster have apartments in their name. But if you did, you're going to be behind because you locked up for at least a month until your court date. You dig? I've been there. I know all of this stuff, okay? It's just going to set you back. Nothing in your name. I said that, right? Yeah, nothing in your name because you got the bad credit, right? From being broke all the time, right? From being uh, 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 bad credit is going to lead to dependency. When you finally do get some money, you're going to need things, and because your credit is bad, you're going to have your girlfriend get it or your mother get it. And that dependency is going to lead to you giving your power away. The things that give you power, the things that make you free, you're going to give away, okay? And put in someone else's name and entrust them to it because you don't have no other choice. And that leads to other people sometimes abusing their power over you. Y'all listening? Okay. All of this, having things in other people's names, having to take shit from other people sometimes is you got all this stuff in their name and they can kind of do what they want a little bit with you, manipulate you a little bit. It's going to lead to a fragile ego, okay? Because you have had no power. You don't have things in your name. Like, you're a grown ass man, but you don't have none of these things. You know you're stunted. You know your growth is stunted. You know you're broke. You know you're dependent upon others. So your ego is really going to be fragile inside. So you're going to find yourself lashing out at other people. The cycle continues. Now you're violent. Now you're angry. Big one that no one ever told me: apartment housing, apartment hunting, housing. A lot of apartments do criminal backgrounds. So it's going to be hard for you to even find a place to sleep. You're going to have to usually be dependent on someone else. Stunted growth. That's why so many of y'all living with y'all mamas or with some other woman, because our growth is stunted and we need someone else. We're dependent on someone else because we want it to be a gangster. We want it to be a thug. Guys, something's got to change. And they get it. They get us when we're young, okay? And the rap music and just, I don't know what it is, what all it was, just culturally, the intelligent kids was Carlton and Urkel, and they was made fun of all the time, whatever the case may be, it's not a rite of passage. You don't get no respect. You don't get no money, power, respect, none of that. You get none of that. You get least of that. And another thing, worst of all, you can't vote when you're a felon. You literally use your voice. Like, that's the essence of powerlessness. Like, maintain your power, young men. Don't fuck around with the street life. Get in the education life, okay? Get in the sports life. Get in the knowledge life, okay? And then 25, 24, when you achieve them things, because as a gangster, you're not going to achieve nothing, okay? You might get some rank in the game. You're not achieving nothing. You're not going to get no diplomas. You're not going to get any certifications. You're not achieving anything. Achieve some things, young men, and build your power up. Get your credit right. Make good payments, histories. These are the things that give you power, that make you a strong man. And that shit is gangster. We got to do better. It's a struggle, bro. You don't want to work hard all your life for someone else because you have a record and you just got to take what you can. You got to work for pennies, break your back. We're worth more than that for something so meaningless. Like, I'd rather struggle for the meaningful stuff I got to struggle with. My marriage is a struggle. Having 3 daughters is a struggle. But those things are meaningful. Like, they're a blessing at the same time. It's so beautiful. I really didn't get much out of the street life except for, being able to protect my family, being tough, being, hustle motivation, being, a hustler, being motivated. But other than that, a lot of wasted time, a lot of regrets, a lot of bullshit that still sticks with me, y'all. And it keeps me from achieving what I really want to achieve, because I gotta worry about the struggles. So I can't even write like I want to. I'll be in a funk. These things I'm dealing with, y'all. Please holla at me. Comment, like, subscribe. How we gonna get cats to see this, man? They don't want to have all these issues. They don't want to be broke. They don't want to be, addicted to beer and weed and just scrounging around trying to get some change just to get another beer. Come on, y'all. Rock with me. I'm gonna be here.